What the fuck is up? It is your boy Savage Wolf Gaming back today with another legendary video, and today I'm going to show you how to break down and clean your pistol. So first and foremost, like anything, we're going to make sure the gun is unloaded. I emptied my magazine prior. My bullets are on the table. See, those are my bullets. And yeah, just always want to make sure your gun is clear. As you see, there's nothing. I'm going to open it up and see, the gun is clear. So don't worry, we're doing this the safe way. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do, I have a weapons light, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Okay, so you want to make sure that your pistol has the slide lock on. On most guns, this is a SIG FUSE, there should be like some type of takedown mechanism trigger. You want to pull that all the way down, and then you want to take off your slide lock, and then the upper and the lower should slide right on off. Next, we're going to take out the recoil spring. You press down on it, put a little pressure, it should separate, no problem. And then the barrel, you can just poke the top of the slide and it'll pop right on out, and you just pull it from the top of the slide. And there you go, your pistol is fully field stripped, and now we are ready to start the cleaning process. Ta-da! All right, next step, we are going to grab our cleaning kit. Shout out to Anubis Arms for providing this cleaning kit. They do make it and sell it in-house. You can purchase online, website, and everything is linked in the bio. Shout out to Anubis Arms. So as you see, we have a bunch of tools and stuff that we're going to need. For me, I recommend gloves, so we're going to go ahead and put on the OJ gloves. Now, I got big ass hands, so I prefer to like blow in the gloves to extend them and shit. Right as you see me struggling. All right, gloves are on, ready to go. Yes. All right, let's do this. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab our solvent cleaning solution. I have it in a needle nose bottle because I think it's just easier to deal with and it doesn't get everywhere. So first thing we're going to grab our recoil spring, and we're not going to put a lot, but we're going to put just enough, and we're going to let that just sit there and soak. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our frame. So again, you want to put this on the sides. So I do like 2 lines across on the sides and the inlays right there. And then a little bit right there on the back. A dab on that little tab right there. And a tab down there towards the barrel lining. Then you want to go ahead and grab your soft brush. Nothing too crazy, and then you just really want to brush all that like dirt and debris and really rub in that cleaning solution. And when I mean everywhere, like even up in the mag well, you really want to get up in there because you want to take out all blockage and all debris. So I would say do this for about a good like 2 minutes, like really be thorough about it. Then you want to go ahead and just wipe down the lower, because again, you don't want to leave all of like the excess liquid on there. And then for your mag well, just go ahead, grab your brush and just stuff the rag in there, and it will ensure that everything on the inside is dry. Then when you're done, do a quick eyeball test, make sure that the lower is completely dry, and if it's dry, you're good to go. Now this next part is optional. I have OCD, so I like to really make sure that I really get in all those crevices. So I grab those Q-tips, which you can grab off on Amazon, and then you'll see I'm picking up like, you know, what the brush wasn't picking up. So it's just to really make sure that your gun is operating the best it can operate and it's as clean as it can be, because if you put as many rounds downrange as I do, all this stuff kicks up pretty quick, so you just want to make sure that your gun is as clean as possible. All right, so next we're going to start working on our slide. So you're going to take your saline, and then just how like we did the lower, you're going to put it on the edges of the slide. 1 line would be good enough, but if you want to be a little generous, that's also fine. Just make sure you don't leave puddles on the slide, and if you're going to do that, really make sure you do a good job of drying it up. And you always want to put just a little on the recoil hole, and then the barrel hole. And then you want to go ahead, you want to get your brush. Same deal, yeah, wants to brush it really good, and you can do that for about 2 minutes. So once again, this is optional, but again, this is just personal preference. I like to take my Q-tip and then do a finer job, because again, the brush can only get so much. You'll see like there's still dirt and gunk that's coming out. So you're probably going to want to do this for about 1 to 2 minutes just to like really do a really good detailed job. And then once you're done, again, you want to go ahead and grab your rag and just dry everything off. Again, you want to make sure that anything you're putting that saline on is completely dry after you are done doing your thorough cleaning. Because again, if you leave it, that carbon that's coming out of the firearm, it will build up, it will cake up, and that can lead to malfunctions. And once it's fully dried off, same thing, you do the quick eyeball test, make sure that it's completely dry and it's as clean as you want it to be. Get a reel in there, and then you're good to go. Alright, so next we're going to do our recoil spring. So we had the saline sitting in there while we were cleaning on the other parts. So again, just going to grab your brush and you're just going to get in there. That way you can get all that gunk and carbon out of there. And then once you're done brushing, you can just go on ahead and grab your rag. I throw the whole thing in there and then I just manipulate it with my hands. And then once it's done, it should come out not looking almost brand new, but it should come out way shinier than what it was before. All right, and now the last part we got to go ahead and clean is your barrel. So for this one, you want to put some saline down the barrel hole itself and then on the outer part of the barrel. All right, so this next step, we are going to go ahead and grab our wire brush. So the cool thing about this kit, it comes with a diagram and tells you exactly where and what brush size is for what caliber of weapon you are cleaning. So we're going to grab the appropriate wire brush attachment and then we're going to start cleaning our barrel from the inside. It's very critical that you don't go all super Hulk mode on this because again, you don't want to damage the internals of your barrel because that'll lead to malfunctions. So don't go super hard, but you don't have to go super gentle. And you want to do this for also about like 30 seconds. So this next step is usually done with a bore snake. Unfortunately, I did not order a bore snake before I did this. So you're going to get some cloth and get that Q-tip and you're going to run it through the barrel quite a few times until you're not getting no dirt and debris coming onto the rag. So you want to repeat this about 2 to 3 times or as many times as it takes for it to be completely clean. Once it's clean, give it a quick eyeball test, make sure it's clean to your liking, and also look at the internals of the barrel. Make sure you didn't strip anything, and if you didn't, congratulations. All right, we are at the home stretch. So now we just want to get all these parts lubricated. So with your barrel, you're going to put oil on all 4 points on the upper side of the barrel and the lower part of the barrel. Very important, please do not put oil down your barrel. You will fuck up your gun. Please do not do it. So with the barrel, you can do 1 or 2 like good lines of the oil, and you don't want to over lubricate your gun. And then once you have the lines on, you can just massage it in with your hands. I highly recommend gloves because yeah, it's really dirty. Hey yo, pause. But yeah, go ahead, rub it in with your hand. All right, moving on to the lower. So we're gonna go ahead and put a line of oil on the sides, on the upper part of it, the lower part of it, a little dab in the back right there, a little dab on the metal part right there, a little dab right there. And if you want to be extra smooth, you can go ahead and put oil on the front of the lower. So again, usually 1 slide of oil for each part should be more than enough. If you want to over lubricate it, I mean, it won't hurt the gun or anything, but the gun would just be really slick. So go ahead and do this to every part. All right, home stretch, we are moving on to the slide again. Same principle, we're going to put a line of oil on the sides. If you want to do a little more, again, it's up to you. It's all personal preference. So we're gonna go ahead and lubricate the sides. We're gonna put a dab of oil right there, dab of oil on that part right outside, and then just not a lot, just a tiny bit of along the rim. Alright, once that is done, you can go ahead and take off the gloves, and then you can go ahead and start cleaning up and start putting back all your tools in your toolkit. Alright, everything is put away. Once again, shout out to Nubis Arms for this awesome cleaning kit, which is available for purchase in their website. Link is below. Also, if you don't know how to clean your firearm or properly break down your firearm, and you want to learn from professionals and not some jackass on YouTube who calls parts the wrong part name, you can go ahead and book a class online on their website. They will provide the cleaning kit and all the knowledge you need to properly and safely break down your firearm and clean your firearm. Alright, your firearm is now properly lubricated and clean, so now we are going to do the reassembly of the firearm. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to put your barrel into your slide. Right, then we're going to go ahead and grab a recoil spring, place it on top of our barrel. The spring is going to be a little forceful, so put a little pressure on it to ensure it sits on top of the barrel. Once that is done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab your lower, place the slide, and slide the slide back on those metal grooves right there, force it back, and now your pistol's put back together. Alright, then after that, you can just go ahead and wipe down any extra excess that is on the firearm, because again, this is a bit of a messy job. Alright, and then what I like to do, just to make sure everything's put together correctly, I like to make sure that my firearm can chamber around, make sure it's seated correctly. Then once I ensure that, eject around, and you are good to go. You now learned how to properly clean your firearm and field strip it. This is your boy Savage with Gaming. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.